Ever wondered why some people have this uncanny ability to get others to do what they want? This thought might have crossed your mind more often than not, especially in scenarios where you are stunned to see certain individuals effortlessly guiding, directing, or even commanding others, seemingly bending them to their will. The sight is intriguing indeed. You must have pondered, is it the charming personality of these individuals that instigates people to follow their orders? Is it their radiant smile, their charismatic aura, or their enchanting words? Or is it something more? Something profound that lies beneath their captivating demeanor? Before we delve into the matter, let's consider another facet of question. What if it's not just luck or charisma that plays a pivotal role in this context? Yes, you heard it right. It may not necessarily be the individual's charismatic appeal or their enchanting personality that is making the magic happen. Rather, it could be something far more cogent and effective. This is where we introduce the concept of persuasion. The term may sound familiar, but when we dive deep into its essence, it brims with complex layers of understanding. Persuasion isn't just about convincing someone to agree with your ideas or viewpoints. It is a nuanced, a refined skill that transcends beyond simple communication. It is an entire universe in itself, encompassing a vast range of human emotions, perceptions, and psychologies. This is not about trickery or manipulation, but rather a skill, a science even. It's about understanding the nuances of human behavior, the intricate complexities of human emotions, and the delicate intricacies of thoughts and perceptions. It's about meticulously studying individuals, understanding their needs, their desires, their fears and hopes, and using this profound knowledge to influence their actions. And what's more, it's not just about others, but doing so positively. It's about creating win-win situations where both parties feel valued and respected. It's about fostering healthy relationships based on mutual understanding and respect. It's about nurturing an environment where everyone feels heard, valued, and inspired. It's about turning the tide in your favor without causing any harm or discomfort to anyone. So the next time you wonder how some people have this uncanny ability to get others to do what they want, don't just attribute it to their luck or charisma. Instead, look beyond the surface and you'll find an artist subtly practicing the powerful art of persuasion. It's about understanding human behavior and using that knowledge to influence others positively. Consider the case of Martin Luther King Jr., a man who spearheaded one of the most monumental movements in American history. He wasn't merely a leader, he was a beacon of inspiration, a champion of nonviolence, and a beacon of hope for millions. He stood tall amidst the turmoil, embodying strength, courage, and resilience. He was more than a man, he was a spirit, a symbol of freedom, and a testament to the power of belief and determination. King wasn't just an ordinary man elevated to an extraordinary position. No, he was a master persuader, a charismatic orator whose words resonated with the masses. His eloquence was only surpassed by the depth of his conviction and the power of his vision. He could stir emotions, inspire action, and alter perspectives with his impactful speeches. His speeches were so potent, so impactful that they moved millions towards a single cause. They were clarion calls for justice, harmony, and equality. They were persuasive symphonies that sang of dreams and aspirations, struggles and triumphs, unity and brotherhood. They were the collective voice of a people longing for change and a better tomorrow. How did he do it? What was his secret weapon? The answer lies in the principle of consistency. This principle postulates that people like to be consistent with the things they have previously said or done. They prefer to stand by their words, actions, beliefs, and commitments. This human tendency to remain consistent provides a potent psychological tool for persuasion. King's iconic "I Have a Dream" speech was a brilliant example of this principle in action. It was all about reminding people of the American dream, a dream of freedom, equality, and opportunity. This dream was something they had already committed to, something they had pledged allegiance to, something they had embedded deep within their national ethos. By aligning his with this widely accepted and cherished ideal, he cleverly leveraged the power of consistency. He was able to persuade not just individuals, but an entire nation to take action. He turned the tide of public opinion, mobilized the masses, and changed the course of history. By aligning his cause with this widely accepted ideal, he was able to persuade the nation to take action. Now consider the case of Steve Jobs, the co-founder of Apple. A man who has become more than just an icon, but an idea permeating the fabric of the tech world. Jobs was a man known not just for his technological prowess, but also for his persuasive abilities. Powers that could sway the minds and hearts of others with an irresistible force. His words, his charisma, and his vision for the future were his greatest tools, allowing him to transform a fledgling organization into a global powerhouse. The story of how he convinced John, then PepsiCo's president, to join Apple has become the stuff of business legend. History has shown us that it was a pivotal moment, not just for Apple, but for the tech industry as a whole. Scully, a man at the top of his game, was comfortable, successful, but Jobs saw something more in him. He saw an opportunity, a chance to do something drastic, something game-changing. His proposition to Scully was simple but profound. He asked, "Do you want to sell sugared water for the rest of your life? Or do you want a chance to change the world?" His audacity has been documented widely, but it is the subtlety of his persuasion that is truly remarkable. Jobs presented not just an opportunity, but a choice. A choice between the mundane and the extraordinary, between comfort and excitement, and between the known and the unknown. Jobs utilized a psychological phenomenon known as the principle of scarcity. This principle posits that people desire what they perceive to be scarce. They want more of those things they can have less of. The opportunity to change the world is an inherently scarce proposition. Jobs understood this intuitively and leveraged it masterfully in his pitch to Scully. The idea to challenge the status quo, to break the wheel, to transform the world through technology was enticing. It presented an exciting, albeit uncertain journey into the world of innovation and change. Steve Jobs painted a picture of a world reimagined and reshaped by technology. This was a world that Scully, despite his success at PepsiCo, could not resist the lure of. And so, it's no surprise that Scully couldn't resist. Jobs' offer was too enticing, too visionary, and too unique to pass up. This single conversation transformed not the future of Apple but also the trajectory of the global tech industry. The clear echo of this audacious pitch reverberates even today, reminding us of the power of vision, persuasion, and the innate desire to change the world. So, what can we learn from these masters of persuasion? Firstly, we need to understand the power of consistency. This is not merely about being reliable or predictable, but it's about ensuring that requests, our proposals, our ideas, align seamlessly with the existing beliefs or commitments of the people we are trying to persuade. Our ability to harmonize our suggestions with their current perspective makes it significantly easier for them to say yes, to accede to our proposals, to join us in our ventures. Let's dig a bit deeper into this principle. When we align our requests with someone's existing beliefs or commitments, we tap into their core values, their self-perception, and their worldview. This consistency reinforces their self-identity, and they feel more comfortable endorsing our idea. It's a subtle psychological strategy, but one that proves incredibly effective when done right. A second principle we can use to our advantage is the concept of scarcity. This isn't merely about creating a sense of urgency, it's about highlighting the unique benefits or opportunities that our proposition brings to the table. It's about crafting a narrative that positions our proposal as something unique, something exceptional, something they can't find just anywhere. This infuses our proposition with value and desirability, making it more compelling and harder for others to resist. To delve deeper, scarcity is about providing people with a reason to act now. It's the fear of missing out, the desire to be part of something exclusive, the allure of a limited opportunity. By highlighting the uniqueness of our proposal, we make it even more appealing. It's about making people see that our proposition is not just another offer in the market, but a unique opportunity they won't want to miss. Lastly, it's important to remember that persuasion isn't about tricking people into doing what we want. It's about presenting our ideas in a way that resonates with them, that appeals to their interests, their values, and their dreams. It's about truly understanding them, their desires and their fears, and presenting our argument in a way that not only aligns with their worldview, but also benefits them in a way they simply can't overlook. So, the next time you have a proposal to make, a request to put forward, or an idea to sell, remember these principles. Implement them wisely, and you might just find yourself becoming a master of the art of persuasion. Much like Martin Luther King Jr. and Steve Jobs, in essence, persuasion is a tool, a powerful one at that. It's not about manipulation, but about understanding and aligning with others' perspectives to create a win-win situation. It's an art, a science, and a skill that can be honed. So, go out there and make a difference. Persuade, influence, and lead. After all, isn't that what all great leaders, innovators, and changemakers do?